Hello guys, I'm back with another Linux video, and today we'll be doing remote login via SSH. So to follow along with this course, you just need a basic understanding of Linux commands. I mean the ls, the cd, the echo, the dodge, just basic Linux commands. And before we get in, we need to like know what SSH means. We've been hearing SSH, so what does it mean? So SSH actually means secured shell, and it's a protocol, a network protocol. It's a network protocol that makes it possible for computers in a network to communicate and share resources. So in order to attain our goal of remote login, we need two computers, basically two computers in a network. We need those computers so that we could be able to do the SSH login. So for me, for the computers I'm going to be using in this video, I'm going to be using my actual computer, which is this one right here. So this one, and I'm also going to be using a Kali virtual machine, this one right here. As you can see, it's already up and running. So in order to proceed, we need SSH up and running on both computers, because we need we need both computers to have the protocol is up and running. So in order to verify that, we need to check that. So on Linux, the way to do that is basically writing the command. Let's see, I have it somewhere here. This command right here is service SSH status. Enter, and you see right here it's up and running. So maybe for you, you could see that SSH is not running. You could see something like this. Let me stop it. Okay, it's asking me for. You could see something like this, and here you see it's inactive. And basically, the way you're going to start it up, or maybe the way you're going to start the daemon, is by doing the same thing but with start, and that's how you know it's up and running. So guys, that's it. That's just what I wanted to draw your attention to. So SSH up and running on my first computer. And what about the virtual computer? So this is it right here. Train ups, and we are going to do the same thing. Write this SSH status. So you see, I also have it up and running on this computer right here. So guys, now we've established SSH. We know that it's running on both computers. So what are the next steps, guys? So now that we have the protocol up and running on both computers, what are the next steps? So our next step right now is basically to get the IP address of our computer we are targeting, the computer we want to gain remote access to. So computers communicate on a network with this thing called IP addresses. So each computer has a unique IP address on the network. Even on this network I've set up right here, the computers have different IP addresses. So on my virtual machine, I'm quickly going to get its IP address. And in order to do that, I'll go with the command ifconfig, and right here, right up here, I have the IPv4 address of this computer. So depending on the interface you're using, maybe you're using a wireless interface. Actually, I'm actually using a wired interface here. So I have ETH0. You might see WLAN 0, and just make sure that the first line right here, the INET, that's what we are looking for. The IP address after that is what we are looking for. So you just have to note that down, because we'll be needing it. And also we need the username of this computer, of the user of this virtual machine. So in my case, it's train apps. So with that in mind, we'll just get back to our physical computer and type in the command SSH. And you see right here we have this flag, the L flag. It's for login. That's what we are most interested in. And you see that this flag needs what we were looking for earlier. It needs the username of the computer we want to log into, and then we'll subsequently have to enter the IP address of that computer. So quickly, I'm going to write it down here: SSH -L, and the username was Strenups, and the IP address was this. Yours will be different. So .1.173. I think that was it. And right here, guys, you see it's asking me for the password to Strenups already, so that's a good sign, and I'm quickly going to enter that. And you see we are logged into a Kali machine right here, guys. So just to put it into perspective, you see that we've moved from, let me see, we've moved from this to this. That's to show we are in a different machine. That's to show we've gained remote access to our other computer, the Kali computer. So guys, I'm sorry, it's beginning to rain here. And also, just to make sure that, or just to confirm that we're actually in, I'm going to, you see right here, I'm going to create a file called file1. Let's see, cat, no, the touch command, file1. All right, it's created. So we are going to enter something, maybe basically anything. I think it's echo. Let's echo hello world. What developers like doing. Hello world into file1. All right, so that's it. And if I go back to my Kali machine right here and ls listing that, we see file1 right here, and if we list out the contents of file1, file1, we see hello world. So that's what we meant by communication. That's what we meant by sharing resources between computers, as you can see. So right here, using my physical computer, I gained access into this, and I'm able to communicate with this Kali virtual machine up and running. So that's the power of SSH. That's what it can do. From here, the possibilities are endless. It's mostly used in the client-server architecture. So basically what I'm trying to say is you could turn this computer into a server, and then your physical computer into the client, and just use it to access stuff, just like computers to access stuff from a server. You have your own homemade server. So guys, that was it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you like to see more stuff like this, hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to be posting regular Linux content. So if that's the kind of stuff you're interested in, so just hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next one.